Hey guys, how are you doing? I'm a little sweaty still. I just got back inside from going out to harvest. I got bit right in the middle of my forehead. And so yeah. Today was family fun day while we could. We did not go down to, I think I got grass in my hair from the garden. Ain't surprised. But we didn't go to the beach to do the walk because it's simply too freaking hot. It's 101 degrees in the shade. I don't know how hot it's supposed to be with the heat index, but that's what it was saying and at the thermometer over by Jerry's Autorama. So I went to class. I'll show you guys what I did in class. Alright, if I can get it out. We did some drawing exercises in class, and you guys can try this and do this on your own as well. We did blind contours, and then we just did continuous line. Just a quick sketch of the person directly across from you, because the desk, they're tables really, but they're in this big L shape like this, so you have people directly across from you. And so and we also did like gradients using I didn't have my, at least I thought I didn't have my pencil box, but I did have the one with all my pencils in it. I just had a few that I always use when I'm over here drawing with me, because I didn't think we were going to get into much today, and we didn't. So first we did a warm-up exercise where we were just putting lines on paper and just scribbling. Basically, you're just scribbling, doing short lines, long lines, but your goal is to keep the pencil on the paper, just lighten the pressure until you can barely see the line. So for this exercise, we were just using a regular number 2 pencil like everybody has at home. If you follow America Zanjian's videos, he uses a number 2 pencil for most of his stuff. And you can see how dark he can get the tones in the gradients just using a number 2 pencil by varying the pressure. If you look at Josh Waddy, his videos, same thing, using basically one pencil to get a lot of his work down before, and then he may switch to a darker pencil. The Dixon Ticonderogas, that is the favorite pencil of Mark Creeley, and he uses those a lot for his tutorials for the manga and anime. Okay, so I don't know if you can see. Let me see if you guys can see that. Yeah, so you can see all these lines and squiggles. Ignore the eye. I saw an eye in the squiggles, so I was defining it while she was talking. So I wasn't paying attention. I was doodling. I know that sounds familiar, don't it? And y'all know y'all do that. But you can see the different lines, and at the bottom you can see the gradient, and that we were doing with just the pencil, the line work. So that's 2 exercises that you guys can do to practice with your pencils. You can do it with the crayons and the pastels as well, to help you work on your fine motor skills with determining the pressure. And everything. And everyone needs practice. I definitely need practice. So, she's a professional artist, and she uses those blind contours and stuff to warm up, to get her mind working in right brain mode. And Ayana, guess what I learned today? Because she's working on her master's degree in art, and her study is about how the left brain, ways to help artists silence their left brain. Which the left brain, remember that card I told you guys about? Where is it? That she gave us about I have to take my glasses off, y'all. I am the left brain. I am a scientist, a mathematician. I love the familiar. I categorize. I am accurate, linear, analytical, strategic. I am practical, always in control, a master of words and language, realistic. I calculate equations and play with numbers. I am order. I am logic. I know exactly who I am. So she, her master's degree thesis and stuff has to do with helping finding ways to help artists quiet their left brain quicker, and to live in that right brain mode where they're being creative and it's free flowing and everything like that. and if to develop techniques to get from point A to point B quicker. And the also, it's one of the things she said, when you're in right brain mode, it's harder to speak, and I didn't know that. So when you're in right brain mode, because your speech is left brain, so when you're in right brain mode, it's harder to speak. So that was something interesting I learned today. All right, so where was I? Oh yeah, the other exercise is the camera. I gotta be allergic to the camera. It makes me want to go to sleep. So the other exercise we did, and see, I took notes on my paper this time. It's okay. So we did the blind continuous warm up, and that's one of the ways to get you into right brain mode. And it was funny when you're doing this warm up, you're not supposed to be looking. I've talked about this before the last time I was talking about my class, but you're not supposed to look at your paper what you're drawing. So I'm like looking this way, and my paper is like way over here, and so I'm looking this way, and I'm trying to draw. I did 3, my hands like this, like that. I did one where my hand was like that, but I was holding a kneaded eraser. And I did one where my hand was like this, but it was from this side. Okay. I'm tired. I went out to the garden when we got back home from and I got a art haul, a small art haul, and a small haul from where we went to the Comic-Con in Chesapeake. So I'm sleeping now and I'm tired because I went out to the garden. I was out there for about 45-50 minutes in that heat, getting the vegetables out, getting the tomatoes that were ready. I think I got like 8 tomatoes today, and I got my first cherry tomatoes today. So I wish I had some lettuce, but it would have bolted hot as it is. But next year I'm thinking about growing some bok choy to use, and as you know, but I want to take and make a salad with some of the cold cucumbers and the tomatoes and some fresh cheese. I think that would be good. I eat that at work a lot now in the morning for my breakfast, and I love it. It's very refreshing. It's cold and it's good. So let me show you guys the exercise, okay? So let me show you the hands, the way they turned out. Ignore the picture, because that was the other exercise. See how it looks? This does not look like a hand to you. That does not look like a hand. And I said it was pinching. That was the one where I did with the kneaded eraser. That's the one I did with my hands to the side. And let's see. And then those 2 on the bottom are the ones I did with my hands in different positions. And it does not look like a hand. And it's funny. And then we had to do one where you can look at the person and you're doing just a continuous line. You can't lift your pencil off the paper. And Colette was my subject. And there you go. That's Miss Colette right there. So scary, ain't it? But homework, we have to do a continuous line of a shoe. We have to do a blind one, and then we have to do one like we did here, where we can look at it. We can look at it, and we draw, but our pencil can't leave the paper. So that's what my homework is. Which is why I didn't want to be officially on the art thing, because I didn't know how the class is. I know she's gonna do different stuff for those of us who came, who are returns from last year. This is some of Rose Elizabeth's tea. This is the peach tea. These Fiji Waters, I love them. First time I drank Fiji Water was 1996 when we were stationed in San Diego, and I've been drinking it ever since. I love Fiji Water. Yeah, it's awesome. But these bottles are exactly 1 liter, so it makes it easy to split the packets in half. So yeah, this is so good. So okay, so I'm gonna show y'all what I got today. First, we went to the after class we went to the Comic-Con over in the library in Chesapeake, and I have video footage of that I will be sharing with you guys once I get it off my camcorder and edit it and shorten it and cut out places, because it was hard and to hold a camera, because it was just hard. All right, I'm so used to a stationary camera. It's with this thing. So I got buttons, and this isn't all the buttons I got because I already gave the kids theirs. Junior has his kitty cat hat, and he has his buttons on his hat. So I got this one from my friend Norma's sister. She lives out in the boondocks and the Midwest somewhere, but she's an owl fanatic. So that's why I was messing with you, Rose, talking about, you could have drew me an owl or something, because I like owls too, and it's not focusing. Oh well. Let me see. There we go. Focus. Stupid camera. But that's it. The owl. It don't focus on it. So I kept 2 of those. I got one for me, and then there's one for my friend. Alright. Then we got these other random buttons, and they're not that good. They just, but my son likes different buttons, so I got some extra ones. And that's one of them. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Swamp Beast or something with some shades on them. They're real hokey. Got this one because it was purple, because Marissa loves purple. Got this one because it says it's an F, and Frederick is my maiden name. And I got this one because it made me think about the old Shazam stuff. So that's what I got for the buttons. Then there's a comic artist. He's local. His name is Justin Cristelli. Justin Cristelli. I have his first book, and I'm not going to pull it out. The cover was similar to this one, but it was a different pose. But he does the Red Knight comics, if you want to look him up online or anything. And these is he has 4 books now, 4 comics rather, in that series, the Red Knight. And this is book 2. This is book 3. And then this is book 4. Okay. So it's an interesting storyline. I'm enjoying it. And they've already been whatever they call it, in the plastic sleeves and everything. So it would go with the other ones, which are hiding somewhere down there. So I'll be putting that with those in a minute. Alright, and after we left there, I needed to get some more. You can never have enough art supplies. Unlike the paper and craft papers and stuff like that, I would rather get art supplies. So I went to Jerry's because I needed to get some art supplies, because y'all know how I hate soft pastels. But we're definitely going to be using them in class. So I went and got some more soft pastels for class. In the pencil form. They still don't have the box of 36, but they had a box of 48, and the box of 48 was like freaking $74. So I was like, So I got the box of 12, which was like $15, and then I got some of the loose pencils that I thought I would be using. So this is the box of 12 with the Conte pastels. And then these are the loose ones that I got. Okay. So these, right camera, can you see those colors? Because like I got the browns, I got this one, it's the flesh tone. That peachy one is the flesh tone. And then I got the Conte in black, the pastel in black, because it didn't have one in the box. And then I got 2 dark pencils. These are Czech pencils. They are the graphiteless, the woodless graphite pencils. And basically this whole thing is graphite. This whole stick is graphite, coated graphite. And then I got some, because I didn't know if what had happened to my box of pencils, and so I got some more But I found it now, which is good, because I was about to have a hissy fit. So I just got some of the ones that I didn't have with me when I went to class today that I needed, which was the 5H, the 6B, the 6H, and the 4B. So that'll complete my set. And so yeah, that is what I did today. And I used to have the, I think they were called turquoise. They were in a tin. They were the Prismacolor pencil, graphite pencil set. And I think someone borrowed them and they never returned them. You know who I'm talking about. So that was the pencils that I got. And the Contes. And I might use those for my challenge, because I didn't do my challenge yesterday because I was raiding. I'm raiding again. I'm ready to work out. I'm so happy. I'm on a server now called Blackhand. Which I just moved my paladin, my main, and I started another healer DPS, which is a shaman over there. And so she's like levels 36 or something now. So I was raiding with Quantico last night, and I actually got some achievements and stuff. So I was very happy about that. So if you want to go to Black Hand server and play with me, I'm in the guild called Close Knit. Knit, get it? Knitting, close knit. Okay. Now, because I use Prismacolor pencils, I had to get another sharpener because I can't find mine. That's what happens when you have other artists in the house. You can't find stuff. So I couldn't find mine, so I bought me another one. Because the Prismacolor lead is a clay-based lead. And it's a soft, it's not soft, but it's soft enough that if you sharpen it with the wrong type of sharpener or a dull sharpener, it will shatter that lead all the way up the length inside the pencil. So you'll have it sharpened down to the nub. Yeah. Those things are like individually, they're like $1.98 to $2 and something a piece. I know that gets expensive over time, ruining the pencil simply because you didn't want to spend $2 to $3 for the proper sharpener. Get the proper sharpener. It's cheaper in the long run than constantly buying a particular pencil because you've ruined it. And the last item I got was these are the soft pastels that the instructor recommends us to use. So this was like this was $9. 64 colors. $9. You can't beat that. That other set I have, they're a harder type of chalk pastel. They're harder than these. And so they're a little bit harder to work with as far as blending and stuff. But this is how it comes. It has this covering so you don't have to worry about stuff falling apart. Like this lid could fall off. I will put a big rubber band around it to keep it from coming off. But then it has the foam protector on top. It also has a paper mat on top, a little piece of wax paper. And then you have the smaller ones, and it also has a white and a black Conte crayon. So, let me see. So this is a nice little beginner set, and it's very affordable. Look at those colors. Oh, it's gorgeous. Even though I don't like touching them, I like looking at them because they're pretty. Okay, so they're basically like a half a stick. And if you get the same ones, you can just put them in the tray. Or like the ones I got over there, as I use stuff down, I can just keep using that tray. So, oops, I'm going to put this stuff back. Okay. So my paper goes like this. So that's all I needed for my classes this semester. It's not a semester. What am I thinking? This class. I'm not in a school. I'm taking a class at the local arts center downtown Norfolk. The class is full this time. I mean, it is full to bursting. We have a young lady. She's a high school student. She's here from Chicago, I think she said. So I guess, I don't know, maybe she's spending the summer with Grandma and Grandpa. That's what it looked like to me when she was leaving. Unless her mom was just, she was late, one of those late children. And so she's the youngest person in our class, and I think the oldest person in our class, they're retired school teachers, and they look like they're in their late 50s, they're still like they're in their 60s and 70s. And they're artists. One of the ladies, she's a spinner. She weaves, she knits, and she crochets. So it's like, and we're sitting beside each other. Isn't that amazing? So I was happy about it. So that's my hauls for today. I'll post video from the Comic-Con later on, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe you learned something today that can help you with your art. I still haven't picked my victim for yesterday's lesson, which I need to do that. And I did a complete wipe of the hard drive of the laptop, so wish me luck this time around. Wish me luck that it works. If not, then I'm about ready to check it out the window. Okay, so y'all take care. Let me see. Any of you who went over to Dad Taylor Art and subscribed, thank you very much. He is over 1,000 subscribers now. He's an awesome person. And I love surrealist art, especially alien type landscapes, because I'm a sci-fi person. I love science fiction, writing it, reading it. You know, most of my stuff takes place out of space, the stuff that I write. One day maybe I'll share some of it with y'all. But I love it, and I love his landscapes and stuff. They're very imaginative, and they make your imagination start populating those images in your brain with other life forms and species and stuff. So I love his artwork. Josh Waddy is having a contest on his site. He's a really nice artist as well. Very nice artist. Very nice young man. He is having a giveaway. I'll put a link to his on this video. And I know sometimes I say I'm gonna put a link and I forget. Just send me a message and remind me, and I'll do it. I get distracted easily. You see everything I have in this room to distract me, from yarn to books to my crochet, my knitting, my spinning wheels. I always have something I can do in this room. I love my room. I love my woman cave. So yeah. So feel free, if I forget to put links and stuff up, remind me and I'll get to it. So Josh Waddy 16, in your Joshua Art. If you want to learn a lot of basics, you'll be getting it from an art instructor himself, American Kazanjian. He is his YouTube name is Kazanjian, and I have links to Meryl's, Thad's, and I think Josh's YouTube on my YouTube page, so you guys could actually get to it from my YouTube page if I forget to put it up on the video. And I say a lot. I'm so sorry. I think that's it. I'm going to drink some more of my cold tea. See how the condensation is on the bottle? You see how cold it is? It is absolutely, Rose, thank you so much for the tea. It is refreshing and delicious. I love it. I gotta go to the grocery store now and see if I can find some of the mojito. It was like minty, refreshing, just good. Almost made me think about a mint julep, you know. So maybe I'll kick it up a notch the next time. Oh my goodness, I need to behave. But yeah, so everybody, good luck with your projects. Make sure you show your projects, because that's part of the learning process, is learning to share. Okay? And remember, constructive criticism is better than destructive criticism. So if you're out to try and help someone, feel free to leave comments. But if you're out to try and tear someone down, make them feel bad about what they're trying to share with this world, then keep it moving. You know, leave my girls and my guys alone. Go on about your business and be unhappy by yourself. No need to try to make somebody else unhappy because you ain't happy. And this from the pessimist. So y'all take care.